Hello guys, and happy Sunday to all of you. Welcome to... There are the gloves. I was looking for the gloves. And welcome to a little bit of ACC madness, because this week we have next round of the Mercedes AMG Virtual Championship coming up, which effectively means a little bit of practice up front isn't a bad idea, is it really? And guys, if you're watching this as a video on demand later on, feel free to let me know about all the issues, all the stuff that I'm doing wrong here. Because, well, in all fairness, as much as I'm giving it, oh my god, I'm coming from R factor to force feedback, this feels just so different. Anyway, what I wanted to state is the limited time I give myself in order to practice for these events. Like, this will be today, that's, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe 1 hour of practice, and then obviously an hour of practice on Wednesday before the actual event. That's going to be all the time investment I'm gonna do here. Not because I'm careless about it, it's just I haven't got much more time. It's girlfriend's birthday tomorrow. It's a date night with a girlfriend on Tuesday. And then it's already race day on Wednesday. Now I could obviously argue, but I think she set priorities. And yeah, I set priorities. Girlfriend is more important than Simracing, so I haven't got much more time, right? Suzuka is a track you would love to see in WEC. Yeah, I think it can work out quite nicely in multi-class indeed. Holding on. Guys, send help! Well, not much help needed, right? So I don't know what exactly is up with with the display of my own overlay of race lap app, but it keeps freezing out. Anyone ever had the issue of a freezing out race lap app there? Because that is fucking annoying, excuse the language. I'll try killing it, restarting it. Maybe we also just installed a new version. Anyway, we keep it for you up in the moment, and then we'll see. So, that turn 1 deep dive already interesting. I guess it had to do with the fact that I was just like braking into turn 1 instead of like fully smashing the brake. I'm not quite sure if I'm suffering from some is this latency? Ever so slightly, but manageable, I guess. Lots of testing, as you can see. Is that flat out? Rather not. Anyone has a reference lap time for me, as in what esport people are doing in terms of lap times around this track? not spin in turn 1. Not spin! Is that just a Mercedes thing, or is that just an ACC thing? Like, what do I need to do in order to not spin turn 1? And this Mercedes feels incredibly lazy through the S's. Surely a track limit anyway. Okay, I get that my tires might be boiling, right? So hence they don't give up any grip anyway. 57s. Go on, Arnold. Quote you. So much feels so wrong here right now. Well, I guess that is again down to the pressures and the temperatures of the tire. Again, guys, if you will be watching that as a video on demand later on, let me know down in the comments area below. Oh, this trail braking stuff is scary. Where I can improve. Happily gonna have a look at all your messages and hopefully apply the right things. For the race then on Wednesday. How does one not lose the car when being on the brake in turn 1? Like, honestly, everyone, send help. I know 52% brake bias to the front isn't particularly much, but I feel like whenever I just look at the brakes, car's gonna just loosen it on it. It's just going to get sideways straight away. Send help! Kangaroo! Absolutely, something just doesn't feel right. I couldn't have said it any better. But I've heard that the Mercedes itself is a pretty awful to slow down car. However, I didn't expect it to be that awful. This is insane. How the hell am I supposed to hit the brakes at turn 1 without dying? Jake, I would love to, but the Mercedes guys have picked this platform to be used for this championship. Oh, look at me. Slowly but surely. No, I can do one equation. Put brake for rotation. Put it hard for no rotation, put it softly for maximum rotation. differential issue. But then it would be an issue whether I'm on the brakes or not all the time. But as you can see, when you're hitting the brakes hard, the car literally understeers. Jake, when you guys are pressing Alt F4 on iRacing and come to LMU, by the way. Oh, can we survive 130R? Probably rather with a lift than a brake. Imagine you tell people, I'm just lifting, not braking for safety reasons. So first lap time then. 57s is the target. Down there. 57s! How? Shredded the tires that much that they... What is wrong with me? 57s I need to do. That means I'm 6 seconds off the pace without spinning. Got to be kidding me. You prefer in the iRacing FFP? What iRacing FFP are you running? Like, you're running some third-party intensifier or just a stock iRacing FFP? I'll never go up to grips with the FFP of iRacing. Upsay, I know, I'm aware. I've just recorded the clip reaction video and I found out that I got in the clips a couple of times this week. I may agree that I have maybe perhaps slightly a little bit too much pressures in, but we all know that this doesn't explain for 6 seconds. Wait, the SimuCube has 360 Hz. SimuCube 2. Track limit. Even with 50% brake bias, which is a full send on the brake. TC off, of course. How could it not? I know you guys not have any sound right now, I'm sorry. But do you have a SimuCube 2 or SimuCube 1? Because personally I'm running this software on my SimuCube or on my OSW. So I would be interested to find out about good FFP settings for iRacing. I couldn't get used to the 640 steering wheel rotation. So I'm still on the 900 ones. So I'm interested about 130R. Almost flat. That's completely beyond me. Where track limits? Where track limits? I'm losing 2 seconds in that chicane anyway. What am I looking at? Okay. That solves half of the issue. Jake, to be honest, I would appreciate having a chat with you about iRacing FFB settings then. Because I think I'm lacking a lot there for the satisfaction. But then the steering is too direct for me anyway on iRacing. Like it feels the first 30 degrees of the steering wheel is doing a lot and everything beyond that is doing anything at all. Okay, so let's try again. I don't know, like back in the day, I mean, most of you guys probably know that I have an iRacing history from 4 or 5 years back before eSport exploded on RF2. I was basically growing all my channel with iRacing. It's probably one of the reasons why I got the 10k overall on YouTube in the meanwhile, despite not having the biggest amount of views on all the more Ultimate and RF2 videos, but still though. That's probably down to the fact that I ran a lot of iRacing back then. So, whenever I need stability of the car, I just completely yeet into the brakes here then, right? Sec, that would be a smart idea by them, because that way is the best way they can get improved physics for their iRacing system. You know what? If iRacing would ride a more Ultimate, use the physics and apply it to an iRacing 2, I gotta become an iRacing fanboy too. Hands down. But surely that's not gonna happen. I'm sure they would probably annoy their iRacing fanboys with it. But Jay could probably give another answer to that, as he's doing a lot of iRacing lately. Not saying he's an iRacing fanboy, I think it's rather a business decision for his team to do it. So, apparently track limits are here. First, not even enough cut of the second chicken. Crazy, mental. How can this be not a cut? And then they say R factor 2 is broken. Hey. So then yeet with a brake. Sorry, didn't yeet it enough. ELP, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Like, I don't know, I know that iRacing is planning to update something, but I think it's the graphics engine that they are planning to update, because their graphics are looking like a game from the 2000s. Which is one of the biggest criticism points whenever some iRacing fanboys are commenting on RF2. And you hear it quite in the way I'm saying it. iRacing fanboys are a little bit of a red flag to me. Because, you know, I can also appreciate iRacing for a couple of things. For their player base, for their community, for their competition system, for the varieties of cars and tracks that you could literally race at every other hour. for the diversity in racing, for the general competition it gives you. Then you gotta praise iRacing for the rain. The way they have invented the dry line versus wet line with the grips and stuff is state of the art. That is unmatched in RF2, that's unmatched in LMU, it's even unmatched in ACC and a lot of things. But still, my biggest concern on iRacing is the netcode, but even more so the tire model. To me, the tires in iRacing are completely broken and feel completely unalive, which also adds to a dull FFE. I think LFM will buy LMU. Nicer. Yeah, track limit. But I didn't want to spin, so that I actually get a delta. I did on my laps before. I think I've said this yesterday on our Virtual Endurance Championship run. I would assume that also Low Fuel Motorsports hasn't got the funds to make an offer to MSG that they will deem realistic. As much as MSG might be up for sale and they might be interested in selling the studio and Le Mans Ultimate as an asset, I don't think we just can buy it with less than a couple of $million dollars. I think there's no way this is gonna happen like that. Interesting times at least, so going to be very much interesting to follow the process they are going to do and so on. However, we're not speaking about selling the more Ultimate as such. I'm also not burying it, and for that reason, guys, tonight the more Ultimate racing stream, we're gonna race the Alpine A424 LMT car at Le Mans for a 100-minute race. The stream will go live in roughly 3 hours from now. Hope you guys will join it. So now I want to see the delta with all the cuts. Second faster. Missed the first chicken. Missed the kind of second chicken. Yeah, but it's already like 3/4 of a second. Okay, can we even... Like, I need to somehow do it sub 2 minutes first before speaking about getting to 57s. However, that probably needs to be the target, so if you guys are watching this as a video on demand, send help! Put in the comments down in the comments area below, how can I get this machine going faster around here? And I guess a lot of that has to do with dray braking through the S's here, rotating this machine. I mean, I have, like, let's face it, does iRacing not already have a kind of monopoly going on? I think there is not much more that they are missing, right? Apart from F1 license and WEC license, but then they have got the IMSA license, right? So they got the equivalent to the WEC, so they're literally already on it. If Le Mans Ultimate really bails out, it is going to be easy for iRacing to be like, hey, FIA ACO, we got the technology, we got the tracks, just give us the license for LMH cars and be good. And I'm pretty sure that this is the first thing that's going to happen. Yeah, right now I'm on 35 degrees because I don't know what's going to be the settings for that. The actual race after all. Damn it. Yeah, let's not speak about the iRacing subscription model. But then we may see something similar on Le Mans Ultimate as well, as they've announced it. Yeah, but let's see. Very breaking into the hairpin. What do you mean I'm breaking? I'm bringing this braking techniques to ACC, of course. Stewart, I hear you. I hear you so much about it. But yeah, don't you have the fanboys still like cheering about that tire model or not? Oh, come on. Wet line or a dry line aside. Well, the dry line is just the racing line. And if you have specific kind of graphic settings, I think you can see where the dry line, low grip level line is going around and where to drive or rather not drive when it's raining. What is different on my braking techniques, Dovkos? That you're seeing on the telemetry right now? Oh. How is that even possible that the car's still going straight? Okay, so you mean I should do some laps in Hotlap mode then? I mean, I can give it a try. Is that Hotlap mode where the people are doing 57s? Well, I'm gonna give it a try regardless, just to see. Like, I can certainly not say that I'm having a great time racing on ACC. It was obviously a project kind of thing where I was like, okay, let's see how much I could do on ACC with a little bit of a minimalistic approach, but I didn't expect it to be such a nightmare. I haven't touched ACC like 1.5 years before anymore, so couldn't quite tell. Still valid. Oi. I'm sorry. Well, I hope to see you guys out on Le Mans Ultimate tonight when we race the Alpine around in Le Mans for a 100-minute race. This week's special event on Le Mans Ultimate. Excuse me. What a drift. Oh. So safe to say, despite we're now sitting in Hotlap mode, I'm lacking a good amount of time, eh? Casimir will be interesting in the race. Will it? I have no clue what I'm waiting for. Anyway, guys, if you appreciate the content, if you also enjoy us sitting on a little different sims, whether that's ACC, RF2, LFM, maybe even iRacing, or something I'm looking forward to is a 1.6 update from Automobilista. We're going to give it a try. Yeah. I think I should rather be in a normal testing mode. What the fuck? I'm way too used to racing Formula cars around Suzuka where you can't do what I just did. But like, guys, in all honesty, no matter what I do, a 2009 There's no way in hell I'm gonna make it 57.3. This was done on the 110.2, right? Meanwhile, we're on 110.3, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure what is the actual change towards it, but let me see if it says the version of the game. Yeah, 110.3. Let me get a race setup out again real quick, couple of laps, then we're done. Because I need a run again. A busy Michi lately. Again, the call, guys, if you are watching this stream as a video on demand in the end. I'll try TC off for a moment. You never know. Yo, Terry. How you doing, buddy? I could somehow see that TC off is a huge gain, especially in this area. Maybe that is part of the puzzle. One for the hairpin. I don't know. We're just experimenting. We're doing what esport people do. Trial and error. Sometimes they don't do that because they know what they're doing anyway, but if you're kind of puzzled on what's happening, you do trial and error. Third, all the way to the upshift. I really saw TC off. The upshift has given a huge shock to the transmission, making the car to step out. Very happy with that balance. Alvaro Inchiausti, thank you so much for your raid, buddy. How was the stream? The ultimate. Oh, you haven't seen your notification straight away. Speed into that damn corner. But I don't see anything. Like, what did I do before? 202 or 2018? Like, I have no idea how they are doing. I don't know how they are doing 57th, let alone sub 2 minute. It's too much of a mystery to me. But that's why they are esport people on ACC and I'm not. I just want to be esport people there. At the moment I start releasing the brake to a certain threshold, it just slides and spins. And honestly, TC Office probably beneficial for rotation, but dangerous RF. R Factor 2 I would have died now. Then I remember about the smoothest fast thing in ACC. Maybe I can emphasize that a bit more in my driving. 130R seems to be a little bit more. Screw it. I'm never gonna race TC. It just feels too much. You can pin floor it everywhere. And then in such situations it just bites you badly. esport people on ACC, you can obviously call me out. That's absolutely fine. I'm very much aware that I'm probably subpar. It's a bit of a sad story because somehow in the AMG Virtual Championship I'm sitting P9 overall in the top split. But then I guess so many of the ACC veterans haven't even tried to qualify for it. I can understand you not wishing for it to be a thing, because it's retarded as well. Don't even consider the TC off on the newer cars. Like, they're working so well because they're like really working so well. The TCs, or because like even with TC2 or TC3 you're driving like it's TC off, or what are you referring to? Alright guys, one more lap. Then I need a run. I'm just wishing for one awesome turn one for once. I guess that's a thing out of the ordinary. Well, wasn't that bad. Slow down. Too bad of an angle up the hill. Yeah, it was a smooth sector 1, right? Smooth as fast. The moment it starts feeling spectacular about what you're doing on the steering wheel and everything, the moment this is going to be bad. Like this. 10th gone. Yeah, see ya, Axic. It's also not the way it is intended to be, right? I assume. Slow down a little too much. So we're lacking 2/10 from the hairpin. and a 10th here in 130R, and a 10th here into the entry of the Car Zero triangle on the exit. Oh, fuck it, I need to do another lap. Okay, I'm not going to do another lap. Do you think you get that field of view, real view in an AMG? I think that is the price for P1 overall. And on that I'm confident to say no. It's skill issue. I'm not gonna make that. But I would love to have it. I would love to be sitting in one of these AMG once and do a couple of laps somewhere. I've sat in an AMG already. And what was it? Car got released and presented to the public this year in March. I think it was the new what was it? New SLR, new SLS? Can't remember. It was one of those high-end machines that a normal human can't afford. Absolute beauty on a car. But I sat in it and the windscreen was literally just as huge as the screen I'm having here. It felt like it couldn't see anything outside. So I'm not sure if I would really love driving it dangerously quick. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you back in 2.5 hours on Le Mans Ultimate with the Alpine. Stream goes live 19:15. Gonna do a little bit of practice for that. And guys, once again, if you appreciate the video, please follow us on Twitch, subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. And of course, if you have seen things being fundamentally wrong in the driving on that AMG, let me know down in the comments area below. I'll need your tips desperately for a race on Wednesday in that machine. And with that, guys, we're going to have a raid on Twitch. And for you on YouTube, I will schedule, well, I've scheduled the video already for tonight. Hope the stream is gonna send you straight away to the video so you can already bookmark it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. You know what? We're gonna send you over to Kevin Siglari. He's currently racing on Le Mans Ultimate. So that is your guys' favorite, well, most favorite program anyway. So I guess you will enjoy Kevin. Give him a follow, give him a like, and enjoy the time until we are back on Le Mans Ultimate tonight. Guys, see you, bye-bye.